So first thing I want to talk about is experience marketing is Disney. All right? What do you think of when you think of Disney? I think of experience marketing. But what are some of the slogans? What are some of the taglines to Disney? What is it?
Happiest place on earth.
Happiest place on earth. Right? How much money would you pay for the happiest place on earth? More money than just an average place on earth. Right? What else? What's another tagline? It's a small world after all.
What about the magical kingdom?
A magical kingdom and a magical experience. How much money would you pay for a magical experience? I tell you what, you pay a lot more money for a magical experience than an okay experience, and an amusement park experience, a carnival experience, right? Guys, we're selling the experience. One thing we really have to hone in on is the experience. How many people here? How many people here, would like to write a book or another book? Okay, yeah, okay, good. Who here would like to know the 2 best ways to really make a nonfiction how-to book just really sell? If you okay, good, okay, great. That's most of you. Because if it wasn't, I would just move on. Seriously, we don't have a lot of time here, but I'll tell you these are the two questions you want to ask yourself, right? Lots of exceptions to the rule. I'm going to teach you the rule. All right, you're going to learn that a lot of things we do today is playing the odds. Okay, we're going to put all the odds in our favor. There are no silver bullets in marketing. There are no silver bullets in life. We're going to play the odds. So I'm going to teach you the 2 things right here. 1, does the world need your book? Okay, the world needs a cure to cancer. That'd be a good book. Okay. Does the world need how to sell El Caminos to small people in Tucson? Probably not. Probably too much of a niche. Okay? So 1, does the world need your message? Does it need the book? Second thing, are you the right person to deliver that message? I would love to write a book on the cure to cancer, but I'm not a doctor. I've never done any research. I don't have any experience in it. I've never had cancer. So I'm clearly not the right person.
Unless you have a credential about being completely sick and the doctor's saying you're going to die in 2 months and then you feel
and I don't have any of those things. And that's why I'm outlining those things, because I don't have any of those things.
But Ben does.
But who?
Ben.
Yeah, Ben, yeah.
We got the healer.
Yeah, guy last time. So you guys would be a better person about it. But think about that. I have 7 kids. I know about business. I'm a former CEO of Guerrilla Marketing. I'm probably the right person to write a book called How to Raise an Entrepreneur. And I did. Because I know something about that. I have some experience in that. I have something to draw from. Okay? But ask yourself that. That's the 2 things. Another freebie here. Aha's breakthroughs yet? You guys getting this? Okay. 2 things here. If you really want to make a book and business and speaking and everything just really impactful, two more ways to really do that. 2 things to leverage. 1, it needs to have an amazing experience. Book, business, advice. If you're anywhere in the advice field, if you're giving advice to anyone, if you're teaching anyone anything, if you're sharing anything with me, through a book, through a presentation, through a radio show, 2 things that will really help you make money. 1, creating an amazing experience. Movies, it's the experience. Going to see that band, it's the experience. Okay? Massage, spa, all these things. Experience, experience, experience. That's 1 way. 2nd way, ROI, return on investment. If you can save somebody some money or you can make somebody some money, then that is what you want to talk about. And it's really surprising how many things will really save people money. You might think, well, my product, it just provides the service. Well, does that service save them time? Because that could save them money. Does that service help them avoid these other things? Because that could cost them money. But if you can tie your product and service to an amazing experience and also a return on investment, you've got a really, really good shot at making a lot of money and a lot of people happy. And those are both very important.
Can you outline one more time, David?
Yeah.
If you tie in your product and your service to
2 things. Experience, amazing experience, and a return on investment.
I'll give you an aha on that.
An aha? Okay. Yes?
I wanted to go back. You said a couple minutes ago something about does the world need it?
Yes.
So are you saying that you really need to find out first if the world needs your product before.
Yeah, we work with a lot of bigger publishers and a lot of bigger companies and a lot of platforms and audiences. You will make more money if you can show somebody that you've got something that people want. Guerrilla marketing books. Lately, we've done, even though I'm not the CEO of Guerrilla Marketing anymore, I still work with Jay a lot, and we've done guerrilla marketing books. And a guerrilla marketing for veterinarians is not as powerful as guerrilla marketing for women, which is coming out. So just think about what is the market for that. You know, what is the amount of people? The more people that need that and want that, the bigger the success it's going to be.
Okay, well, and that's going, when you say does the world need it, you can create the need.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times people don't buy what they need, they buy what they want. So and there's a difference.
Yeah.
And also that, the return on investment example, can't that, I mean, it seems like that can also apply not just tangible green money.
Absolutely, that's what I was
but
saying.
also like a value
Sure.
around if you're, let's say, doing something around.
Sure.
like
But it's your job in your marketing and message to convey that to convey that to them. And if you're trying to sign on other people, affiliates, sponsors, you really want to be able to convey that to people. And those are the two things that it really breaks down to. Are there exceptions to these rules, guys? Absolutely. But again, if you want to know what's working out there, and let's face it, there's a lot of things that aren't working out there right now. Anybody notice that, by the way? A lot of things not working? Okay? I'm telling you how to put all the odds in your favor. You want all the odds in your favor? Go after something that people not just want, but feel like they need. Want is good. Need is better. Both is great. You can increase the odds even more. And then return on investment. And again, yes, it could be time. It could be money. It could be money made. It could be money saved. Absolutely. But show that to them. Okay, so I got to keep going here. These are good questions. I think some of these things are going to be answered as we go. But keep track of them. If I didn't answer it, come to me on the break. But I want to make sure that we stay on schedule here. J. Conrad Levinson, before he wrote Guerrilla Marketing, he was in the ad game. And a lot of people don't know that. But he worked for one of the most biggest, most successful ad agencies in the country, if not the world. Leo Burnett. And he worked on a team that created a lot of some of the most famous ads out there. They created the Marlboro Man in Marlboro country. Now, I'm not here to promote smoking, but this has become an icon. Back when they did this, Marlboro was number 31 on the list of cigarettes sold. And they came to ad company and said, look, we'd like to be geared more towards men than women. And obviously, we'd like to improve our position. And so they built this campaign. Back then, these images said something. This is riding horses. This is freedom. This is rough. This is tough. Again, I'm not trying to sell cigarettes, but there's a reason why this stuck. Now, fast forward to today, 1 out of every 5 cigarettes sold in the world is now a Marlboro cigarette. That's insane, especially considering all the health problems and all the other things that have fought that industry. But again, he's not selling a tagline. He's not selling really a product or service. They sold an experience. Think about these things here. Pillsbury Doughboy, Tony's Frosted Flakes. They created all these. Think about this. You want a message to market match. Who is this? Who is this for? It's a cartoon. He's strong. He has energy. They show kids eating this before they go out to play soccer. Now, in reality, is this going to help them out very much? Maybe for about 30 seconds. Okay, then when they crash, it's not going to really be any good for them. But this has survived decades and decades because it's an experience. There's not even any words on this. But I want to hang out with this guy. I'm buying what he's selling. If you're a kid, right? Playing the odds, yes.
It could actually help them if they believe it helped.
You can help them if they believe it help them. But we're talking about experience marketing here, guys. So I want you to really hone in on what these things are that stood the test of time. They're creating experiences here. Jolly Green Giant. What do you get out of that?
Didn't work for me.
It didn't work for me. Look, you want to get your kids to eat vegetables. What do people tell their kids when they want to eat vegetables? You're going to grow up big and strong. So what do you got? You got a Jolly Green Giant. Did you guys ever think about why there's a Jolly Green Giant on vegetable cans? Most of us didn't. Okay? But it's an experience. We want to experience this. Charlie the Tuna. And Starkist, right? Smart guy. Got glasses on. What's so funny is nowadays these things, they've changed. They don't even mean the same anymore, but it doesn't matter. They've just become kind of an icon. Lonely Maytag salesman. Right? You just look at that and what do you feel? Yeah.
You won't meet him.
You won't need him. Is that true? Probably not. But again, that's an experience. Morris the cat. If you have cats, you kind of understand this look.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Oh,
cats they just give you that look and it's translated into, I am in charge, feed me now. You know? Die-hard battery. What does a die-hard battery say to you? Yeah, right. It's not going to die easy. These are all things that Jay and his team created. Such a great person to learn from and spend time with. You know, think about that in your own marketing. You know, are the images that you're sharing represent the right feelings? There's a way to describe something. You can accurately describe something without giving the correct feeling. And words change, right? There's words and things that change that don't mean the same thing anymore. Don't try to be accurate in your explanations. Try to make sure you're helping them to feel the right way, that you're giving them the right experience. This is going to be very important when we talk about presentations later on and websites later on. What did I do the very first thing when you guys came in here? What's the very first thing that we all did together?
Video.
We did an exercise. Couldn't I have just told you, guys, who here thinks it's hard to change? Yeah, anybody here think it's not hard to change? No, of course not. Okay, it's hard. No, we experienced it. Now, how many more of you guys are going to think about change because of the experience you had this morning? Right? Stay with you? That's what I'm talking about. How do you create these kind of experiences in what you're doing? How do you make things interactive?